Hey, welcome back to the Nets, the home of unbiased views. Before we go anywhere, if you're coming in for the first time, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That would help me a lot. Give me a shout out. That would be even better. Um, what a day of cricket we have had. 16 years is what it took for a team of the caliber of South Africa to visit Pakistan again. Beautiful conditions, amazing day of cricket, much awaited by the whole of Pakistan. And perfect day. When you look at it, 27 degrees centigrade temperature in Karachi in the morning, a light breeze. That's what you look out for when you're playing test cricket, and 5 long days of wait in front of you. Pakistan, with the record that they hold in Karachi, I think were created a rank turner. As it turns out, the ball is keeping low. It already looks like a day three track, but South Africa, one thing that went in their favor to begin with was winning the toss. They won the toss, decided to bat, and rightful decision considering Karachi historically has had an average score of first inning score of 250 and second inning score of 220, and then it progressively recedes. So if you ask me, scoring anywhere between 180 plus in the fourth inning is going to be a challenge. But then again, Pakistan has the batting lineup. They have Fawad Alam, they have Babar Azam, Babar who failed and will get there. But they definitely have the batting quality in their ranks to actually, uh, handle South Africa spinners. South Africa, who walked in with one spinner, Keshav Maharaj, probably might be banking on their pace attack to deliver on this track. Ideally, they would have liked to bat just once, but with the way they began 30 odd, where they lost their first wicket, it was still a decent partnership, and it looked like Elgar was still carrying out his form from where he had left off against Sri Lanka. Didn't really wasn't able to capitalize on his 50, his half century. After that, it was just brain fade moments one after the other with the South African batting. No one was able to really graft and build an inning. Uh, Faf du Plessis bowled out a beautiful, beautiful delivery, a beautiful leg break from Yasir Shah. Nauman Ali stood up as well. Someone who's making his debut, look like he's a professional. He's not really youngster on the high, in his 30s, early 30s, but he picked up 2 wickets as well. Has a beautiful drift and guile as well. So that's uh, another spinner that we would say is to keep an eye out for in the near future. South Africa, 2 runouts, unexplainable. Van Dusen as well as Themba Bauma. For no reason, they tried to get in as a single where it didn't exist, and then there was a brief partnership between Linde and Rabada, and they managed to take the score over 200. Even the last wicket partnership of 20 odd actually helped South Africa when we look at the bigger picture. For Pakistan, 3 wickets by uh, Yasir Shah, two by Numan Ali, and then two by Shine Shah. Um, one by Shine Shah and 2 runouts. Sorry. So that 220, Pakistan would have been happy with the way they got back in the dressing room during the change, and then South African bowlers suddenly come and find their mojo, knock off top 3 wickets of Pakistan, and then the night watchman, which again didn't really make sense, considering Fawad Alam is probably the best suited to handle this track. Son of the soil, he has played all his cricket in Karachi, has an amazing average of 55 plus in when he's playing the domestic structure. He was the only one who came back in and actually showed an aggressive intent. He tried to cut the ball over the fielders and got a score. Otherwise, we are looking at less than 30 on day one in the first 10 12 overs that Pakistan faced. Babar Azam, a bit rusty, looked like he looked comfortable when the ball was on the stumps, but anytime the ball was outside, played on the fourth or the fifth stump, that was when he was a little bit hesitant. Should he push forward? Should he leave? Should he just cut it? It just looked like Babar Azam was not in his true self today. Bringing Keshav Maharaj was brilliant by Quinton de Kock. And again, surprising that de Kock has said he doesn't want to captain the side. but so far he has looked a lot better captain than Faf du Plessis. But it was very well played. The line that Keshav Maharaj bowled, he tried to attack the stumps and then he tried to put that ball in the rough where the all ball would keep the closing fielders interested. But the fact that he kept targeting that, and then for some reason Babar decided to pad something which was completely, uh, hitting the stump. It was plumb a brain fade moment for Babar. But considering where we are right now, I think South Africa has the upper hand definitely. But that this partnership, Azhar Ali and Babar, if this sustains for another hour tomorrow morning, I think Pakistan might feel a bit comfortable. They can probably think about hitting the 200. That should be the first target. Getting into the first hour is the first target, I think, and after that, building a partnership of 50, 70, and take it from there. Very well, South Africa's day. I think if South Africa manages to get early wickets tomorrow, they can pretty much say this test match is wrapped up. The pitch is going to deteriorate. It's going to get bad further and further. So I have a feeling it's going to be a good test match. I guess that's all that I have for today. If you're watching it for the first time, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you like the show, give us a shout out. If you don't like the show, leave us a feedback. We would be glad to work on it. Wherever you guys are, stay healthy, stay safe. That's all that I have for today. Thank you.